Morning, Tamimi. Good morning, Dom Dom. Good morning, Zishan. Go grab a new drink and go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed?
Morning, Froggo. Today I'll be copy trading 8 and 9. Which are the two newer accounts. They should be. Yeah, they're the two that are close to each other. Morning, Alex. Let's give it a little test. Be good. Downtrend from yesterday? Yeah, I see that. Good luck, everybody. Oh, there goes those accounts. Maybe. Come on. Can't get that extra push. Fuck. Come on. To the tick, are you serious? That's frustrating. I think I made the right choice there. Yep, we would have blown the account. It wasn't giving us... were we literally to the tick there? I can't understand what that's saying. Oh, now it's going to go. I wonder if we would have blew the account. I think we would have. 113.15. 113.75. Why did we not get the full fill? I'm pretty sure we would have blew the account though on that pullback. Nice, Sean. I don't understand. It went below our order, but we didn't get the full fill. So frustrating. Why couldn't it just give us that little extra push, guys? Ugh. What's up, Alex? Already done for the day. 6. Nice, man. Good stuff. 7 more days. Let's go. Good stuff, Sean. I might actually try to take a trade off the bottom here. We still got a ways to go. That's so frustrating. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I don't quite understand why we didn't get our fill. It went through our order. $113.50 was the low. Where was our order at? Or where was my order at? Literally to the tick. Like... It says our order was actually at 113.25. So technically we shouldn't have got any of those fills. Or maybe that was just some of them. So there was probably some slippage in there. I can't believe it bounced off me like that. Trying to see how high it went. So we were down 1,700 when it was at 125, and then it ended up going... I don't know. I don't know if we would have got stopped out or not. I think we would have. I don't know for sure though. Either way, it's very frustrating. I see, Sean. Good stuff. Paul, no. Oh, bro, weren't you like a day away? Oh, that was the eval though, right? What happened? I need to check my options real quick. I'm so frustrated. Got overzealous. I'm so frustrated. Literally to the tick. Wait, literally. Got what is this? 22-point candle. And it comes down to the tick. The frustration. Yeah, I hear you, Paul. I'm real sorry you're going through that, man. Seriously. I can't imagine. Oh, by the way, the new promo right now is 71%, which we expected. But they're doing $35 resets, which isn't really that big. It's $5 savings because I think the resets were $40 anyway. But they're instead of a 1-day pass, they're doing a 3-day pass. What'd you try, Alex? The opening range trade? I mean, if you didn't use 10 contracts and you're using the account as a stop loss, you were fine. But I knew with 10 contracts and the way it kept coming, it came down to my order like 3 times and then it started to go up that last time. I just cut it. I wanted to just cut it when it was in profit, but I didn't. Was I in how many, when I hit the flatten button, how many contracts did I have left? Let me see. I still had 6. So it filled me 4 of the 6. It's so frustrating. Gave up your season tickets this year for the Browns. Asshole still took $1,000. When it rains, it pours. I'm sure you can get that back though, right? Yeah, Steve. I mean, I know you're right, Steve, and I know I'm right for doing what I did. It's still frustrating that it didn't just work. I do have to keep telling myself I got all month. I got all month for both of these accounts, or for all 4 of the accounts. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I didn't trade opening. I traded overnight. Don't worry, it's better losing an account that's sort of. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Oh, the Browns letting you down again. Yeah. I saw a video. There was a guy who did it with the Bears. He was like, he had a guitar in his hand. He was like, I'm going to play guitar, or I'm going to play 1 note for every time the Bears have disappointed me. And he just started playing AC/DC. I was like, ooh. I know, Steve. I know. I'm talking myself off the ledge. I'm just sad because it's not like we didn't get any fills, right? It came down and gave us 4 contracts and then went back up. It's like, why couldn't it have just went that extra couple ticks, like an extra couple ticks on a 22-point candle, and it couldn't give us an extra tick or 2? Like, ugh, literally to the tick. It's so frustrating. But these are the days that we need to fight through this adversity, this emotional hurdle right now that I am going through. I need to remind myself that it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow the trade will be there. I didn't lose the account. I thought I was going to lose the account. I didn't. We actually essentially broke even on that trade. It's not that big of a deal. And that's what I'm saying. These are the days that are needed to test yourself. In the past, I would have already taken 4 other trades. Today, I am mentally strong. I am not going to do that. That is the big key difference between me now versus me a month ago. Literally just a month ago. I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna attempt to. No, I'm not. It's not my edge. Scalping is not my edge. There you go. Scalping's not my edge. Never has been. I don't know if it ever will be. Just one little scalp. So my wife got a new car yesterday. No, not a Tesla. She bought a damn Jeep Grand Cherokee. No, the Tesla's going to be mine, but she went out and bought a car before I did. I was pissed. My brother bought the Tesla. My neighbor bought a new car, which then when I kept talking about I'm going to get the Tesla once the house sells, she then was like, well, I want my dream car, which is a Jeep Cherokee. So she ended up getting it. Well, Alex, one of the biggest problems a lot of people have is they find a little bit of edge in the market and then they start trying to do stuff that is not that edge. And I am guilty of doing it. However, I want to learn to not do that. I want to learn that it's okay that your trade's not going to work. If you had a trade that worked 100% of the time, everyone would be doing that trade. How you manage it the times that it doesn't is what matters most. I'm going to do the math. I think that'll help me if I know that if I would have blown the accounts. So it doesn't go all the way up there until after I close out, right? But I only had 6 contracts at that point. So let's see. Let's go back. Fills us, or does it fill us first? Yeah, gives us the 4. But then we cut it. Okay, so my average is 18,117. 18,117. Exactly. Is that where I had my order before it filled us? 18. Curious. It was actually 18,117.50. Ugh. So we got slippage. Oh, well, no, because after it fills us, it changes it. So it was actually more than that. Okay, but anyways, for this purposes, so 18,117.50. All right, let's go to where it was at its highest. All right, so it was literally the top of that candle. The top of this candle here. So 18,129.75. 18, what did I say? 129.75. 18,129.75 minus 18,117. So it's 12.75 times 6. Or wait. No, not times 6. Times what is 6? That's points. So per point per contract is 20. So 6, that's 120. So times 120. It's 1530. So we would have been down 1530. So we would not have blown the account. But it was no longer the trade that I wanted. I have to keep that in mind too. So the trade would have worked out. However, if we had 10 contracts, 1275 times 200, we would have literally blew it by 50 bucks. We would have blew it. It would have been 2,550. It would have came up. If we wouldn't have got those 4 contracts off before it went up there, we would have lost the account by 50 bucks. That's crazy. Yeah, losing sucks. Losing sucks, but it's part of the game. Again, if everything was 100%, it wouldn't make sense. Imagine having a trading office with GDT trading side by side. We've talked about doing that before. We just never made it happen. Ah, so frustrating, so frustrating. All right. I am done being frustrated. Let's get some good vibes going on. Hit that like button. That'd be nice. There's 21 of you in here. I went for 15. As always. I'll always go for 15 unless I'm close to payout. But on these 2 accounts, I was looking to grow it and get back up or get to payout for the first time on these accounts. So I guess that is one thing. At least it'll count as a day traded. So there is that. Thank you, Addedly. But a win today would have put us 1 or 2 trades away from payout. So, but again, we have all month. My goal is to get 1 payout per account per month. So if I have 4 accounts, 1 payout per month per account, that's $8,000. I can't complain. I can't complain about that. And I have to keep that in the back of my mind at all times. This is going to be a key area. If I were to trade at all, it would be based off of this area here. Looking left on the hourly, this is the only key area I really see for a little while. Why not keep your current car and invest what you would have paid for a Tesla? I mean, it's not a horrible idea, but at the same time, I still am trading stocks just through selling options. Honestly, I don't really want to go back to stocks. Not at the moment. I mean, this is working right now. I'm trying to ride the momentum. Wow, we're just going to have a big down day today. So many American trader boys. How can I choose? Coco's back. Hello, Coco. If you lose a couple of days but enough for a payout, can you get a payout? Yeah. Yeah, if you lose, they're counting that as a day. As long as, I mean, again, as long as you traded normally. So as long as you didn't trade 1 MNQ contract and lose. But if you traded normally and just took a loss, like, it's still going to count as a day. Ain't no American trader boys want a gold digger. Attaboy, Paul. Somehow it'll be back at highs. Yeah, just give it a few hours. Well, wasn't there a bunch of news today? Oops. It's at 10 o'clock. $10's the news. Wow, I asked for likes. I got 1. Thanks. Jeesh. I have no pull. Got no pull in this stream. Might hand it over to Froggo. I was thinking about getting one of them little like tennis ball thingies that hang down from the ceiling in the garage. Oh, it's so needy. Hey man, I'm just trying to catch up to my rivals. My fellow peers. It would be nice. Like I want to talk. I want to conversate with you guys. So it's like, but I need you to conversate with me. You know? You know? You know? And the more people, the better. The more I can conversate. Alpine lost 10 accounts? I doubt it. I mean, he could have. I mean, he's obviously that strat can be dangerous, but there was no. Again, I was in 10 contracts and it would have worked out fine. He's not taking 10 contracts, and there was no trigger long, so I'm assuming he went short and it worked out fine. He might have went through some drawdown, but I'm sure he was fine. You said it to yourselves. Must be true. Anything anybody says on the internet is true. It's funny how before I looked forward to the weekends and now I look forward to Mondays because of trading days. Yeah, I know that feeling 100%. What's up, Marius? Yeah, I do still like the weekends. But that's just because of the kids. Like, I do like having fun with the kiddos. Oh, Steve. What is this? Arc Ranger? Oh, that's kind of cool. You stick it on the wall. Huh. It's like the tennis ball, but even better. That's kind of cool. Remember that game? I do. So in Discord, we used to attempt to guess what you look like based off of your voice. And we were really good at it. So if you ever want us to guess what you look like based off your voice, like we go scouring Google looking for pictures of what we think you look like, we were pretty good at it. I feel like a lot of people in this world, and if you think about it, you know people that when you hear them talk, you can just visualize kind of what they look like. And that's really... Alex, you want to partake? There you go.
Be fun.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were in here.
I wasn't. I mean, I'm always in here. I wasn't in the channel.
I think I was going to come in today because I'm on the road. I'm not even trading, so why bother?
Yeah.
Get into this room.
He's going to give us a fake voice.
Nah, man.
I have a voice changer.
You did the right thing on that one. Because the minute later, that's not your trade. That's not the opening range trade anymore. So.
Yeah. No, I know. It was you know how your emotions get involved. It was just frustrating for it to come down and give me 4 contracts and then miss the other 6 by literally a tick. It's like, come on. And on top of that, I
Yeah,
got a
but the
little
100.
slippage on the fill, so that's why it came down to the tick anyway. It's just frustrating because it's a
Yeah.
22 tick candle or 22 point candle, and we're talking a tick. It just sucks. Yeah, we're on
Do
Discord,
you
Alex.
think your placement? Do you think your placement is too
No, the
conservative?
placement was fine. No, it was fine. It just didn't work this time.
Okay.
Again, it goes an extra tick. We're all happy glory.
Right.
So it is what it is. I don't fault my decision. I actually fault the only part of that I fault is that I didn't do it quicker. But
Right.
it's so hard when
come up and go down and come up and go down.
and
I
it's
was
happening so
curious what you
fast.
would do.
Yeah. So the thing is, when I was green those like 3 times that it kept coming down, it's like my instinct were like, just take it off, just take it off, just take it off. But it's like you're so close, the odds are it's probably just gonna push through and give it to you anyway. So it's like it's hard to just hit the button and then when it came down that last time, it literally I saw it on the bottom, so I was like, well, obviously there must be a big buyer there. So then when it started to come back up, I just took it off. Honey Boo Boo Trading. Steve, you're you all our funded accounts get free skitties. Skitties. Honey Boo Boo Trading. Is that you, Vincenzo? Is that a new name? Alex, that link should have took you straight to the channel that I'm in too. I'm down in the if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see it. You might not have to scroll down. Live futures or live trading futures.
Sorry about that. Had a call.
Oh, good. Yeah, you started roboting on me.
I was trying to tell you to hold on.
Oh, gotcha. Nah, I didn't understand
And you were busy babbling.
Well, it's because you were roboting.
Okay.
There's a lock? There shouldn't be a lock. Did you hit the thing in the welcome? Or not the welcome, the where is it? It should have took you to server verification. You hit the little plus sign. There should not be a lock on this. Oh, there is a lock on this one.
Oh, on the futures one? Yeah, there is.
Oh, I didn't
remember because it was just you and somebody else at the beginning before you opened it up.
Right. That's true.
Or rather, actually, I opened it up myself.
Oh, that's right. When Chris was in here for those couple days. Let's see. Missions.
Before you do it again?
Yes. You connect. Or hold on, I don't want that for everyone. Traders. So he can see the channel. I just had it so he couldn't connect. All right, try it now, Alex. Oh, I need to make it so you can talk too. Or actually, maybe I'll just give you a special privilege for a second.
Do we know anything about this guy?
No. There he is, Mr. Pan Pan. All right, let me give him a role so that he can talk real quick.
Hello, sir.
All right, you should be able to unmute and talk, Alex.
I don't hear anything.
10 o'clock news is happening right now.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, he's not talking yet. Alex, you know how to work Discord. It won't let you talk. You gotta unmute down the bottom. There should be a little microphone, bottom left. You gotta click the little microphone to unmute. It should have like a red dash going through it probably at the moment. Give you a role that should allow you to talk. Yeah, I'll double check. It says connect, speak. Should be able to. You might have to go into your settings. It says you don't have permission to talk. Try leaving the channel and coming back in. Because I did change it while you were in here. Maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there you go. Hey, what's up?
There. Ooh, he's young. What's up?
Yes, I'm very young.
30. 28.
Oh,
Hold
close.
on, don't answer anything yet. Don't answer anything yet. We're gonna
Okay.
guess around and we'll get it out. All right, so I
Yeah.
said
Okay.
28. You take it because you said close anyway, so you gave it away.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you-
like
Okay.
26, 27.
Yeah, I actually turned 28 this year.
28, alright, so it's 27.
Yeah.
We're good at this.
He's a white.
How do
He's
you-
white.
All right. Hold on. Do we know where he's from? Bash, do you know where he's from?
No, I don't know where he's from. Yeah, where are you from?
All right.
Yeah,
San Diego.
No,
We can ask him that.
look at this game.
No, we're
We're
guessing
supposed
what
to
he
guess
looks like. Yeah, we're guessing what he looks like. It has nothing to do with it.
All right, 28, San Diego.
He's a white surfer boy.
Oh no.
I'm just
You gotta
kidding. No,
talk
I
a
was
little
just
bit
kidding.
more.
Nah, he doesn't sound like a surfer boy at all.
Yeah, so first, tell us what school you went to. Where'd you go to elementary school? Where'd you go to high school, college? We got to hear a little bit about.
No, stop it. First, you
No,
got to
you
tell
gotta
Steve how
hear
much
from-
his mic sucks. Well, yeah, yeah. Give us a little backstory on like how you got started trading and how long you've been trading, all that good stuff.
So it's kind of funny to say this, but I basically was working 2 jobs, and I just got kind of fed up of working. It's kind of funny, but I was always into stocks. I just didn't know anything about stocks. They look kind of confusing because before I got into stocks, I was into crypto, just like anybody else, I guess. And I was one of the few people that bought Shiba, but I bought Shiba a little bit late. And yeah, my friend knew about Shiba before it exploded, and yeah, I kind of could have made so much money, but I bought it pretty late, and I made I think 40,000 from there. But after a while, I started seeing the inconsistencies of crypto, and I noticed that crypto is just you could call it an infinite lottery ticket, and I just started looking around for other things, and I just kind of got a little distracted. Was busy working, have to pay all the bills, kind of thing, and after that, I just went on YouTube, and I was watching people just trade on live. So I would watch this guy trade on live. I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is, right? Patrick Whelan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I
We
started
haven't
watching.
seen him trade. I've never seen him trade live though.
Yeah.
He's not,
Yeah,
he's not a real trader.
He's not real.
Here, let me be Patty for a second. You fucking suck. I'm better than you. I'm number one. We're going fishing, boys, and I'm gonna make $100,000 from catching this fish on this boat that I bought with my own money, and I'm gonna tow it with this truck that I bought with my money. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
And by
That pretty good?
Money.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so I basically, I just got into it. I just got really fascinated. I just so much I don't know why, but I got into futures so much. It's like the thing that I actually enjoy doing. I don't know. It's because a lot of people usually say you have to find something that you like to do, something that you're passionate about. It's kind of funny, but I feel like I am passionate about futures. Every time I wake up, I wake up around way before 4 in the morning, do charting, and it was a lot of errors. I was making so much mistakes in the beginning. Kind of blowing up accounts on Top Step. It was really hard. I did pass one of the Top Step accounts, and I ended up blowing it on the first day. So I had a lot of errors, that I had to work on. Over leveraging and all that stuff, risk management. psychology and all that stuff. It's fucking hard.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So now that I've heard you talk for a little bit, I'm gonna go not white boy. Maybe maybe a little mix in there.
A little Hispanic,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's ki-
he got it.
yeah, well, that's what
Yep.
that's what I was hearing. That's what I was hearing.
Yep. Man, you guys are so good at guessing.
Yeah, but but the thing is, now we gotta kind of guess like your weight.
Wait, how tall? So I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
you don't sound like a
not
heavier
tall,
guy.
tall.
Yeah.
Not tall. I'm slim. Let's say 5'10".
Well, he said he has friends, so he's
About
probably on the slimmer side.
Yeah, 5'10". Let's go.
What are these pictures?
I'm thinking 185. You know, not crazy. No, I don't think you're a musclehead, so you're probably not super muscular.
Nah, he traded Shibu coin. He's not muscular.
Are you a witch?
No.
I told you we were pretty good at this.
Wow, that's crazy. Just from like, what's your previous background? I'm curious.
Well, before I got into dry cleaning, I did work for a detective agency.
You're a lying sack of shit.
And he found me out. No, we've been doing this for a while. But it's true. It's true. The voice really gives a lot away.
It does. Like you don't really think about it, but like if you meet someone in person, just like you would be like, oh, that name fits you perfect. Like when they say their name, it's kind of like the same thing with a voice. Like when someone starts talking, you just see that face with that voice, and it just makes sense. But over time, a lot of people have very similar voices, so it's just weird that the people that have those similar voices also have the same kind of bodies, same kind of faces. It just, I don't know. I feel like it's not that hard to kind of figure it out. Now, granted, we're not going to be like spot on, but we're going to have a general idea. That's all we're going for here.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I'm trying to think, like, by hearing your voice and your demeanor, like what kind of haircut you probably have. Like what kind of, like, is it slicked back? Is it, I feel like I feel like he could have like longer hair though. Yeah, see, I don't know. That's where I'm kind of I'm going back and forth whether it's short and spiky or he's got like longer hair. Yeah, like you know how like they have that little like, it's like a bowl cut, but it's overgrown bowl cut, so they can like swish it backwards. You know that haircut I'm talking about? I feel like I can hear that. No, you don't. No, I'm not talking that long. I'm not talking that long, but. Have you been looking for, or you're driving, aren't you? So you're probably not looking for pictures.
I'm not looking for pictures.
Yeah, see, like this one here, I feel like I don't want to say that's, but I bet you that's kind of the general like area that I'm going. Even the ones under that are pretty kind of what I'm thinking.
Where are you posting, on YouTube?
Yeah, it should be on YouTube.
Hold on, let me go over there. See what you're doing.
Wouldn't he be like, yo, bro, how'd you find my Facebook?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. You're such a racist.
What are you talking about?
If you want to get a general idea, you could follow my Instagram. You could actually see what I look like.
Oh yeah, we eventually asked.
We do that.
Yeah. I'm just kind of thinking. I feel like this is where these would be my guesses. Like something in this general. No, not him. Where'd the other one go? If I had to guess, it would be more like this one. I think that would be my final guess, or maybe even like this guy.
I've seen people that look like that for sure. A typical Mexican.
Hey, I'm not calling you a typical Mexican.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I just said that that's usually how they all look like because of the hairstyle.
Well, yeah. You know what? Let me try to find the hairstyle that I was talking about. Let's see.
Curly hair.
Kind of like this one. This isn't the exact one I was talking about, but kind of like this one. But that's not what I was really. Let me see. Yeah, it was like this one. The one where it's like it's overgrown but not really, but where you can like kind of fling it back. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going with the shorter hair. Yeah, if I had to guess, it would be something like this guy.
Like,
All right,
yeah.
that's my guess. What's your Instagram?
It's Alan Pan. I know. I just like pandas. I know. I'm kind of weird. I'm very obsessed with pandas.
There's nothing wrong with liking pandas, dude. They're awesome.
Yeah, just search me up, Alan Pan on Instagram.
See Alan Pan. Is it? What is the at? I'll just do that. Or wait, I don't even know how this shit works. I'm not a big Instagram. I watch a lot of reels. But
Yeah, it's Alan _Pan and then Pan.
Alan ALLEN or AN?
ALEN.
ALEN. And oh, here we go. Here we go. It says it's private.
Oops. Yeah, you could follow me on. Wait.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you could follow me on there. I'll just follow you back.
I don't even know if I'm on my personal one or not. Doesn't matter.
I just followed you. Should be able to see it now.
Ah, see, I had the right idea. I had the right idea. Just, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna find a picture that looks exactly like you. But you
Yeah.
gotta admit, we were pretty close. You're definitely skinny. Nice car. I like that.
Thanks. Yeah, that's my little one right there. I have a 6-year-old.
Nice. Yeah, I got my oldest is about to turn 8, and the youngest just turned 6. Yeah, I used to have an or not an STI, it was just WRX, but looks like you put a little bit of work into it.
Yeah, I still want to do
Pretty good
something.
at this.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you guys are pretty good at it. Yeah.
I saw a samurai sword there. Were you a fencer? What was that all about?
The samurai sword.
Where do you see a samurai
I
sword?
maybe when Vetch was scrolling through something.
I don't see a samurai sword on any of his pictures.
No. Before you got to the Instagram, there was something else up there before.
Oh, well, then it wasn't related. It was probably just from Google.
Oh, okay.
I did have a katana in the past. I ordered some from Japan, but I'm pretty sure they were replicas or something. I don't know. They weren't probably real.
Okay, there you go. That's what it was.
But yeah, mainly why I like futures because it just opens new opportunities. Like you get a lot of learning experience. Honestly, with my payouts, I'm gonna manage them and use it to like buy more accounts and just keep going. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the route I was taking. It took me a while to get that first payout, but once you do, if you're ahead, it's a lot easier because then you just use that to get some more accounts. The problem is futures is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think stocks to me are way easier, but however, this prop firm model that they have right now, it's hard to not try to take advantage of it. Like if they did this for stocks, I would probably do that. I know that there are some, but not any that are as competitive.
Yeah, this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but what is how different is stocks from futures? Like what's the difference?
The difference is it's pretty crazy. Like trading futures, it feels like you're just literally battling against people that you will never beat. Feels like you're playing like high school ball versus professionals and you're the high schooler. And it's like that at all times. It's like every time you think you know something, you don't. So it's like, that's why these prop firms are really the only way that I feel I could ever make money at this, because I'm essentially trying to take advantage of an edge that you would never try on a real account. Because if you did, all it takes is one bad trade, and I mean, you're going to blow yourself out of the water.
Yeah, I see.
But in stocks, it's a little bit like stocks are a little bit more predictable. Where what I found with futures is there can be a huge move in futures and it doesn't care. Like it'll just keep going. Where in stocks, usually it's very rare that this doesn't happen, but usually when you get a pretty big move in one direction, It's just a matter of when it's going to pull back. Where in futures, it doesn't have to pull back. I mean, look at the daily chart on the NQ from November. It still hasn't pulled back. It's pretty crazy. Where in stocks, you're almost always going to get some kind of pullback. And that's where all these hedge funds, that's what they would do. They would essentially just keep doubling down until they got the pullback. And that's why they got blown out of the water on GME when all that happened, is because they just kept doubling down and it just never pulled back. But how often do you see GME happen? Once in a lifetime. So, and that's what they were counting on. And I'm sure they're, even the guys that went bankrupt from that, I'm sure they're back just under a different name and they're back to the same old shenanigans.
If I had one special ability, I would love to see Nancy Pelosi's portfolio and just copy everything, you know?
In real time. Yeah.
In real time. There you go. I can retire.
Yeah, everybody could.
Yeah.
That's something that they do need to fix. I don't understand how that's legal. Like, it makes zero sense to me. Like, when you have presidents going into office and they're only worth less than $1 million and they come out worth like $40 million, like, how is that possible? I mean, there's only one way.
Yeah. Insider trading.
Yep. When you know what's going to happen. I mean, that's the thing. If Pelosi knows what is going to happen, you know the president knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, my friend kept messaging me because my friend does options and he's doing really good so far with options. I honestly don't know how to do options, but he looks at their portfolios and he bought a lot of the Nvidia stock before it shot up like crazy.
Yeah, that's just luck. And again, Nvidia is another one where it worked for a lot of people, but that's another rare case. But even Nvidia, when it got to, what was this, 750 area, like, it had a pretty decent pullback. But then they had earnings. That was just crazy. But no, it's screen time, man. Over the long haul, like August this year, I've been doing this for 6 years, and you just start to see things, and that's literally all you can do is adjust to those things that you see and try to take advantage of them. Because it's no different that I relate to poker a lot. And in poker, all you're doing is trying to find an edge against your specific opponents that are at the table at that given time. So when it comes to trading, it's kind of the same thing. Like, right now, the NQ is what's in front of me, so that's what's at my table. And I'm trying to figure out a way to take money out of it. It's really all it comes down to. What everyone says they're doing and what everyone else says that could work, it might not work for you.
Yeah, everyone is different. Yeah.
But like,
I don't really.
I was just going to say, like, for me, like this morning's trade, for me, it's easier to get out of that trade knowing I saved the accounts, even though I've always said that I'm going to use the accounts as my backstop. But in this scenario, the trade was supposed to work right away. It didn't. So for me, it was easier to take the trade off knowing that I live to fight another day versus letting a trade that is no longer my trade go against me and blow the accounts, because then I would have been even more pissed at myself.
Yeah, no, I've been there. Yeah, no, it's better to just take the loss and just maybe if it doesn't work out today, just try another day.
Yep. And that's if you can learn the mental side of things like that, I mean, it'll get you ahead of, I'd say, like 60-70% of the people that are trading, because most people can't beat themselves, or they can't not beat themselves. Like, most of the time they'll make one bad trade, then it leads to them forcing another trade, which is not a trade they would have taken had they not lost that previous trade. And it's an endless cycle, and people end up beating themselves. I was part of it.
Yeah, no, I'm guilty of that too. I'll be honest. Like, my fiance, she gets really she starts making fun of me. She's just like, you stop crying like a little girl and just she's like, get off the computer. And I'm like, oh, it's because I'm so mad. But like, yeah, I have to realize that, like, you know, you have to learn how to walk away when the market's not doing what you want it to do. Just try another day, and especially on choppy days too. If a day's gonna be super choppy, I'm not gonna trade it. I already told myself, if the day's so bad, if it starts chopping up like crazy, I'm just not gonna trade that day.
Yep. That's what you gotta do. Find your edge, trade your edge. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I'm just excited because it's gonna be my first, well, hopefully first payout. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, just keep being consistent, and consistency is the thing I want to achieve. Hopefully.
Yep. I've said since the very beginning, and I didn't even know it would still be true to today, but the two things that matter most in trading are literally consistency and risk management. If you can nail those two things along with some sort of edge, like you're gonna make it. It's just a matter of whether you can stick to your risk management, stick to being consistent, and then that's really what it comes down to. If you were a robot and you could consistently be consistent and consistently use your risk management, you're gonna succeed at it if you have an edge. It becomes math at that point.
Yeah.
It's when we let
Better
the
than
emotions get in there that we get all
yeah,
fucked up.
better than blackjack. Yeah, because I play a lot of blackjack, but yeah, the game is kind of like counting cards, but it's all about money at the end of the day.
Yep. I play a lot of blackjack too, and I know that counting cards is definitely a way to increase the edge, but I've also found that counting cards is such a nuisance, and you eventually I've watched some YouTube of like the best card counters out there. I'm sure you've seen that one guy, the is he like
Steven.
British? Steven,
Yeah,
yeah. But like that's what they have to do in order to even find action, right? They have to like disguise themselves and act differently. It's like, to me, I would never probably get to that point, but I don't know. I do the whole progression. Like I'll start with $10. If I lose, I go to 20, I go to 30, go to 40. Like I don't martingale, but I go up, but then every time I win, I go back down a unit. So it's like up a unit if you lose, down a unit if you win, and it works pretty well for me. Just playing standard by the book blackjack.
Yeah, I don't. I stopped playing blackjack ever since I learned futures. Just kidding. Okay. No, yeah. The thing about it's just I don't know why it's so weird. Like you get that same rush. Is that weird or am I weird?
Well, that's probably not a good thing then, because you're getting the same sensation of gambling I mean, at blackjack though, like if you feel you have an edge, it's a little different. So I don't want to go with that aspect of it. But have you ever seen the movie Color of Money, the one with Tom Cruise where he shoots pool?
I've never seen that before.
Well, it's a really good movie, and in that movie, there's a line where he says, "Money won is, oh, I don't know if it's twice as good as money earned." It's something along those lines. Like money won is twice as good as money earned, and it's essentially saying when you win money, you get that endorphin rush. Where when you earn money, it's like you earned it, so it's expected. And I feel
Oh
like
yes, yes.
that's the same thing you get from trading, is
That's
people feel like they're winning, not necessarily earning.
that's actually true. I didn't look at it that way. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just excited. I don't even know, but yeah, I did take a lot of bad habits off. Like I actually stopped playing blackjack for a while because it wasn't like going good for me. So I just kind of took a break from it. Last time I played blackjack was probably like 3 months ago, I think. I won like 4K, something crazy.
Jeez, so you're
But I
going
was
hard.
playing for but I was playing for hours and hours and hours, and I was just waiting until they killed me. But it just kept winning, and I got to the point that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go home. And I looked at the time, and it's already 3 in the morning. And I
Jesus,
remember I got there like in the afternoon. It was crazy.
that
But
is
yeah,
crazy. Yeah, I'm very much a hit it and quit it as well. So like if I sit down at like a $25 table, like if I win the first four hands and I win $100, I just get up. I just like later. Like
yeah, I
I don't.
wish I can do that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's so, because I mean the whole reason you go there, right? That's what you have to remind yourself. Are you going there to make money, win money, or are you going there for entertainment? And a lot of people, they originally say, "I want to go to the casino to make some money," but then they make some money, but then they're like, they get that endorphin rush, like we were talking about earlier, and they just never leave because they want to keep winning. They're like, "Well, I'm winning, so I'm gonna keep trying," and then before you know, you lose everything.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
just how
Yeah,
we're wired.
that's why I just stay away from there. I just don't go as much as I used to anymore. But just
Yeah.
more of disciplining my mind and myself, and if I can conquer everything, like psychology, that's key of everything. So, but yeah,
Yep.
mainly what I want to do is in futures. hopefully in the near future I can establish something like maybe like from all the profits just reinvest it or something, because I know that investing gives people opportunities to like make other sorts of income, like open a business or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you definitely should always never put your eggs in one basket. That's for sure. Always try to have multiple streams of income. And it's like, yeah, like for me, trading's starting to go well for me, but like the affiliate side of things and YouTube and like the real estate deal that I ended up just making with my rental property, like it's like there's always like the reason I could sit here for 6 years trying to figure this out is because I was doing these other things. So it's like the people that think that they can just come in here and get rich quick, they're the people that always like there's a reason the 90% are the 90%.
yeah, no, yeah, this is a more of a slow and steady type of game. It's more of a not not a big thing. Doesn't happen like for me. How long have you been trading for? I've been trading for like I think 8 months now. I think 8 months.
Yeah, so
So,
you
but I've
got you
been
got a
failing.
ways.
Yeah,
Some
a
people,
lot of.
and you see a lot of the people that came in 2021, like 2020, 2021, and they hit the buy button and they all started selling courses thinking they're geniuses, and now they're all struggling and counting on their back end money to keep them afloat, because that was a time where it was like the dot-com era where you could just hit buy on pretty much anything and it was just going straight up and everyone's like, oh, this is so easy. But then they got humbled that very next year in 2022 where everything was going down and they're like, why isn't this working?
Yeah, I was one of those people too. Well, thinking of like everything is easy, but no, I got humbled by the markets for sure last year a lot. We got so much like I learned so much. I just learned a lot about myself. It's just mainly like we're constantly like fighting against each other. That's just that's just the main thing about trading is that we could have any strategy you want, but it's also execution and also psychology and like you said, risk management and consistency. So those are like
Yep.
key points.
Yeah, I mean the risk management part is pretty easy as long as you can. You need to. I always say you have to make your plans when you're sober, and what I mean by that is like late at night when you're not trading, you're not in the moment. Like you formulate a plan over the weekend's probably the best time to do it because you have no thoughts of even trading. But it's like you formulate this plan while you're sober, so that when it comes time to execute, then it's literally you're just executing your plan that should work because you calculated while you were sober that this edge with this risk management should work. So if you do exactly what you said over time, it should work. And I feel like myself included, a lot of people that fail, it's because they have something that does work and they just don't stick with it. Like even me with what I'm doing now with the opening range trade, it worked on the very first account that I ever tried. But then because I lost the account for a mistake that I made, I started to try to figure out other things instead of just sticking with it. Now, had I stuck with it, I probably would have saved myself 3 months of time and a lot of money. But that's what a lot of people don't understand is sometimes you make a mistake, not you specifically, but like you as a person make a mistake and you fail to realize that it wasn't the system that you made when you were sober's fault. It was your fault. And I had a hard time dealing with that when I kind of had that light bulb moment myself, because it was like, wow, if I would, like, even with stocks, like if I would have just stuck with what I was doing, where would I be now? Like there's a lot of like what ifs that come with that once you realize it.
Yeah, my dream is just to like just make just I'm not even trying to be a millionaire or anything, not expecting to be super rich, but just make a little bit above average just to like be able to live comfortably, not even like not too much. That's my main goal. And I know it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen in a year, it's not gonna happen in 2 years. It's just whatever it takes to get there, to
I
be
mean, it
honest.
could. You never know. I mean, that's the thing with the market is you never know. Like even when you're learning, like when you hit that button, you're either going to make money or you're going to lose money. So like
Yeah,
there are people out there that just make money, whether, they're doing something right or wrong anyway.
yeah. And one of the best
Garage
things
day
that I've
trader. I'm just kidding.
yeah, But one of the best things I've done is I switched to micros. I don't trade minis anymore. I used to trade minis, and minis just don't work out for me. It's too much leverage, so I just use micros now. I just trade 3 micros.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, just 3 micros, and this is what I do. So I trade 3 micros. I put it's kind of stupid, but I put a tight stop loss. I find a really good opportunity when the market is gonna have like this big drop, and my profit target is just $75, and and basically I just try to hit that 5 times. That's basically it.
Nice. And what is your stop loss? Do you have a stop loss?
Yeah, I think my stop loss is, what is it? Let me see if I can check. If I check, I don't, because I do have it on Quantower. I use Quantower as well. When I saw Quantower, I was like, oh, never again TradeEvade, because I had so much problems with TradeEvade. I honestly hate it.
Yeah, I never used TradeEvade because when I first came into futures, I was like I used to talk to Alpine a lot, and he basically had already went through all of that. Like he tried all the places, all the platforms, etc., and he was like, "Dude, Quantower's the way to go." And all the problems I hear with people with TradeEvade and stuff like that, I've never even had the urge to go try it, like with NinjaTrader and stuff. It's like Quantower works; it does everything I need it to do. Why even bother switching, or even attempting to switch?
Yeah, don't. Yeah, TradeEvade is really bad. There was a time when I was trading on TradeEvade, and I couldn't even close my trades, and I had to contact TradeEvade for them to reset the thing or something, because they said that I made too many buy orders or something like that, and I was like, what?
Right.
It's like I can't. Not from that moment. I didn't like it. Let's see.
Speaking of the no pullback things, by the way, this market's pretty much doing exactly that.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Just had
my take profit is 50 ticks, and my stop loss is let's see. Yeah, take profit is 50 ticks, and my stop loss is 15 ticks. Let me see if that's right here.
So you're not even giving yourself that much wiggle room.
Yeah, I usually like to put them on. I usually like to put my stop losses at a tight stop. I don't know. I don't. I'd rather take the hit early than later. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
Because if it's gonna move down, it's gonna move down. And I trade ticks. I don't trade like the 15-minute or anything like that. So I trade.
Right. Yeah, that's something I
it's
never got into either. But I get it. I mean, I know some other people that do it as well, and it works for them. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, but on the 15-minute and all that stuff, like I do, like when I look at the 15-minute chart, I just get a good idea of like where the market is going. And then another thing that I should start investing in, I need to buy another monitor, which I'm gonna buy one pretty soon, so I can kind of get a for the book map. Because honestly, the book map with order flow, you can see where the market is actually going. Like that's what I need, is book map.
yeah, they have if you get Thinkorswim, I'm pretty sure you can get it for a lot cheaper. By the way, if you're gonna go the book map route.
Oh
Or
really?
you can
How's
it,
that?
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know with them switching over to Charles Schwab. Let's see. But they used to have a thing where it was like $35 a month, and you could add Bookmap to Thinkorswim.
Oh.
Let's see. But if you do Bookmap by itself, it was like hundreds of dollars a month, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think I should look into Thinkorswim, yeah, because I do want to get Bookmap. It does help.
Yeah,
It does help a lot. I'm actually learning how to use it because I don't know how to use Bookmap. I'm just kind of like watching videos on how to use it.
yeah. I used to use it when I was trading stocks, and I used to find out that I mean, the level 2 when trading stocks, basically looking at where people will have their liquidity, it's like such a game of liar's poker where they'll put orders out with no intention of having them filled. So it'll look like there's a bunch of liquidity at a certain area, but there's really not. And on Bookmap, it's essentially a visualized level 2. And I started to realize that it was actually hurting me because I was trying to predict what was going to happen instead of reacting to what is happening. And I've always said that I'm a reaction trader, not I'm not trying to predict the future. And
Yeah.
I found that with Bookmap, I started trying to predict based off of where I thought liquidity was sitting. So I would like start a short position because, oh, there's a big liquidity pool sitting up there, and then it would go up and that liquidity pool would just disappear and it would just fly up through there. Where in before Bookmap, I would wait for the move to actually happen, whether that liquidity pool was there or not, and I would react based off of it. Where Bookmap actually, and that was actually why I got rid of it, because it was actually it was allowing me to make bad trades because I was counting on Bookmap more than I probably should have been. I don't know. It's just another indicator to me. If
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, like whatever works for everyone else. Yeah, that's true. I guess it is. I mean, it kind of, yeah, because people can kind of like manipulate the market with, like you said, they can buy stuff but not really buy it just to put it there.
Yeah, like if you go on YouTube, like that, I think somebody Tamimi said it, which is true. You can find it. They run it live on YouTube. So let's see, Bookmap live NQ. So if you're looking at the NQ live, you'll see the automation on both sides. So you literally have the big orders above and below the current price, and they're essentially fake orders. They're algos just trying to push in whichever direction that benefits them.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So looking at Bookmap from a bigger scale, it's really hard because you're not going to have some whale just putting an order out at a certain level and waiting for it to get filled. It's just full of all these algos that are essentially chopping the price whichever way they can. Because I mean, these algos are literally only going for a tick or two at a time, and they're just doing it a million times a day.
Yeah. So you said you were trading for 6 years, right?
Yeah, August will be 6 years.
Wow, crazy. And what advice would you give like to like new traders like myself?
Screen time. Lots and lots of screen time. Just keep educating yourself. Like if you have a question about something, don't be afraid to ask somebody about it. And if they don't answer it, find somebody that will. Because it's out there too. Like if you YouTube enough, like everything's on YouTube at this point. So like if you have a question about like, I don't know, anything, like what are the Keltner channels or like just anything, like just search it. If you can't search it, there's so many people that are live now that probably have an answer. And if you're not satisfied with that answer, just keep looking for the answer. So it's like, it's all out there, but you know how we're always talking about consistency. I think the consistency of the willingness to learn and like push yourself to learn more about useless shit that you might not even think you need, that useless shit that you don't think you need might actually be the piece that is missing. Like, who knows? So it's like the more you can kind of dive into it versus getting focused 100%. So I was 100% focused on stocks, but now I'm trading futures. Maybe I should have opened my eyes up to futures sooner. Like who knows? Like that's what I'm saying. Like be open to learning, because you're always in this industry, you are always learning. Like even the guys that I know that have quote unquote made it, like they'll tell you every day they're still learning because something new is always happening.
Yeah, we never stop learning. We always learn every day new things. So yeah,
I mean that's life in general.
Yeah, the market is very unpredictable. One thing I noticed about NQ, it's crazy. It just moves so fast. Because before, when I got started, I would always trade the ES, but I like the NQ a lot now because it's really volatile and the price moves pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean it definitely slows down. Like around now, pretty much the rest of the day. I think sometimes around like 3 o'clock it'll pick up, but I mean usually that first hour is pretty good, but like even right now it feels pretty slow to me. Like you're not gonna get those big candles unless there's like some news or something.
Yeah, I don't really like trading on the news because that's very dangerous if you don't have a lot of
don't
you
ever
don't have a lot of capital. Yeah, I don't
the
want to trade
news.
the news.
The news is playing blackjack. you're literally you're literally gambling on the news.
Yeah, because it could go either way. Like I had instances when I was trading the news and I blew a couple accounts because of that, and I didn't know. And I'm like, how do you look up the news? And I went to this website, the economic calendar, and it showed all the news. And I'm like, okay, now I know what not to trade. like I would learn from these mistakes I would make. Like, okay, what did I do wrong today? What did I do wrong? What can I do to fix it? So I just every day, like you said, it's a learning day. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, one of the best things I ever did was when I started keeping a essentially a handwritten journal. So I mean, you can type it or whatever, but like at the end of every day, you just kind of type like what you did, what was good about it, what was bad about it. Like today, I would type in there, I am super proud of myself for jumping out of the trade when I did and then not FOMOing back into the market. Like the old me, I'm saying like with futures, not even a month or two ago, I would have been trading trying to get green on the day. But instead today, I know that that is not what I should be doing because past results have shown me that that's how I end up losing the account when in the beginning I didn't lose the account. So, and if anything, I should take that as a positive that I'm only a small red on the day and I didn't lose the account. So, like you gotta find the positives and negatives of each day and then reward yourself for it or punish yourself for it. It's kind of like one of those things where for every time you break your risk management, you put $100 in a jar, like or something. Like hold yourself accountable in one way or another, so that every day you realize what's happening, whether it's good or bad. If it's good, I don't know, go buy Chipotle. I did. Wow, that sounded bad, but not what I meant at all. I just really like Chipotle.
yeah, it's pretty good actually. Actually, I might get some Chipotle today, maybe.
Love me some Chipotle. Get some dumplings. There. Can't say that's racist.
Yeah, yeah. My daily routine every day, what I want to start focusing and just in general, my life is just day trading, hitting the gym every day, staying healthy. That's basically it. That's all I want my life to be.
Yeah, it would
The
be
last
nice.
thing you said?
Huh?
What was after the gym?
Just healthy, I guess. Being healthy.
Ah, not nearly as exciting as it could have been.
Yeah, I just have a lot to work on myself. Like I'm just basically just trying my best to be very focused because I'm very serious about this. Like this is gonna be like my life journey. It's not gonna be, a rush. It's gonna be a marathon. Like I always tell my friends, it's everything in life is a marathon. And
Yeah.
hopefully I can make it to like one of those days where one day I can get a 40K payout or something crazy, like, something amazing. I do get inspired
What did
with
you do
people.
before then?
Um, I had two jobs. I used to work for the county of San Diego. I had like a really good job. I just stopped working because it wasn't
Were you
worth the
putting up
stress.
were you putting up street signs?
Huh? Was I putting up
Street
street
signs?
signs?
Is this West Coast Besh?
Nah, he's saying that because that's what I used to do. I used to work for my
Oh,
local county.
no, no. I actually would help disabled seniors. Like during the pandemic, I would basically like I created a program where I can like we would basically like get funding from the county. We would buy like iPads and we would teach them how to use technology so they wouldn't be lonely because a lot of senior care homes, like a lot of these seniors had a lot of depression during the pandemic because a lot of people, all of us that were young, we know how to use technology, and most of them were all isolated and they couldn't speak to their families. So I
Wow,
just basically,
Steve.
yeah.
Steve,
So
that's how you learned technology during the pandemic?
Yeah. Alice came over and helped me out with my iPad, and
Yeah.
I went right
You
back to
senior, you.
Android.
You would.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
No,
it's
that's
kind of
awesome,
funny.
man. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I
It's a
came
lot
up with
more rewarding than putting up street signs.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I saved
it's
lives
kind
with those street
What,
signs. Sorry, God. I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
oh, there you go, you go, you go. Yeah, I
what was
kind
the
of
other
did.
job?
I had to
Oh,
cut
the
you
other
off.
job, I know where it is, but yeah. So the other job, I was working as a self storage manager, and it was a shit job. I literally walked out of that job. I hated it so much. It wasn't worth the pay. It was so much stressful, and I just walked out. I literally told the guy, "Hey, you know what? I'm out," and I just walked out. It was too stressing. It wasn't worth the pay. They were paying really a little bit of money, a lot of responsibilities. You had to manage the whole storage facility by myself, no help. It was really shit. I didn't like it.
Any good stories about things that were inside these storage lockers?
I did find a lot of
Dead
contraband.
bodies?
No, I didn't find any dead bodies. What else did I find? I remember they had a storage unit that was open, and it was filled with like a lot of stuff. Like it was filled with a bicycle, motorcycle. It was a lot of stuff. It was crazy. Um, but we did have to like call the customer and inform them that their storage unit was open, obviously, because everything is surveillance. So, but yeah, like you'd be surprised. A lot of these people would leave their storage units open, and they'd be full of like merchandise and stuff like that.
How about drugs?
Yeah, contraband. Yeah, I
Any
found drugs. Actually, well, I can't really say on YouTube because we got to keep it PG-13. But let's just say that I heard strange noises at nighttime in the storage units. It was crazy.
Dude, you're 28. Why are they strange?
Well, I mean, well, not strange noises, but you know what I mean. Like I can't say it. I can't say. I don't wanna get him
Okay.
demonetized. But yeah, you know what I
Uh,
mean. But yeah,
you guys have already demonetized them so many times, and I didn't even curse today. That was you guys cursing.
yeah. So yeah, I would hear a lot of weird stuff going on. So like it was strange, and I had to like most awkwardest thing is that I actually had to go in there and tell them to like walk out, like leave, because like you can't be loitering, because we had this rule called loitering, like they can't be in there for like more than 2 hours, and it was so embarrassing. It was really embarrassing, honestly, for them.
Did you get asked to join?
No, I don't want to
You're
join
You're a good looking guy.
that.
Hold the
No,
camera.
I'm very happily taken by my fiance. I'm very loyal.
Ash, excuse me, sir. Could you just hold the camera here, please?
Yeah, just give that a few years.
Loyalty is very
Uh,
important.
Vash, we gotta corrupt this boy.
Oh no.
Well, good luck to you on your trading journey. I hope it works out well for you.
Now we'll get Devin in here to give him some marriage advice.
My computer is about to die.
That's cool. I'm actually gonna hop off Discord anyway. Get back onto.
All right. Well, hey,
YouTube.
it was nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in the chat.
Take care.
All right.
Steve, get back to work. My wife's not listening. She knows I'm just joking. Yeah, so I'll be trading 2 accounts from now on, until we get payouts and we can do 3. What was the other thing? I feel like there was one other. Oh, it was Knives. Knives said, "This is the best trade I've ever seen you do. Took the stop like a champ. No complaining, nothing. You're improving." Thanks, man. Yeah, I do feel like I was proud of myself after the fact, like after I calmed down in my head. I feel like when something like that happens, I'm immediately like just pissed off. But once that rush goes away, like within the next 30 minutes, I start to realize like, wow, that was a really good decision. You should be proud of yourself. Steve trying to be mean and flirt at the same time. That's funny. Yeah, it was good. And hey, I don't know, you guys could see the picture of him, right? We were pretty close. Well, I was pretty close. I don't Steve is usually pretty good at that too. I mean, we're narrowing it down pretty quick. At first, when we were first talking to him, he sounded like a typical white boy. But then once you got him talking about his career in trading, like you could start to hear the nuances in his voice. Yeah, Yeah, it was funny because we would have split his age. Because you said 28, but he said he's about to turn 28. I was going to say 26, 27, but I would have said 26 probably. So we would have split him, even though you're closer, I guess, since he's about to turn 28. And I did say he sounded skinny. Well, I said it for the wrong reasons, but I think I said he has friends, so he must be skinny. That was actually me joking about myself, for anyone that doesn't know, because I used to be pretty fat. So yeah, hopefully today they approve the payout. I just checked; it's still not approved, and hopefully they approve it and take the money out. So then tomorrow I can trade the other two accounts. But until they take that out, that is interesting. I don't know what I want to do. Let me go to the account summary real quick. So on account 7, I have an extra day. Anyway, I'm on day 7 actually of that account. But I'm pretty sure one of those is a flip day. How is that? How is that account on day 7 already? And I'm not at a payout. I'll have to like kind of go back and I guess let me see. So did I lose on the first day? Oh, right, because I had the... Wait. So I did. I lost on the first day? Almost 700? I don't remember that. February 23rd? Let's go to the tape. Yes, I'm not the only skinny group. Yeah, but he looked taller. He didn't look like he was 5'3", like you. Let's see, live. February 23rd was how many days ago? That was a while ago. Or wait, that was the 28th, right? Oh, no, it's 20. It says 23rd. Which was Friday. We lost on that day. Let me see. Let's just start clicking. This was February 23rd. All right, let's see what happened here. Oh, this is the day that I didn't take the trade. And then I ended up losing money trying to scalp. I remember this day. That was the first day. Damn, yeah. Okay, I remember that. All right, and then this next day. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the day where I had the stop loss on the old account. So I instead of being at payout, I lost 1,500, but then made 710 on the other one. Okay, so this is right. I lost one, then we started winning smaller amounts. So I flipped on this day. It's the 29th. Okay. So yeah, so we only have 3 more days, and we only need 2 of them to work. So if they clear that, and then wow, okay, sweet. So we just need that trade to work twice on account 7, and then we have a flip day left. And that's a payout. Right? Because if it works twice, we're at 1372. I know you guys can't see this, but 1372 plus 710 plus 710. Yeah, it puts us a payout. Wow, okay. So hopefully that happens tomorrow, and then hopefully we can trade the other account tomorrow, but it all goes on if they approve it or not.
Looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong
I know you're 5'5". I was just messing with you. So is there a video on what payout means and what you're doing? Yeah, I actually am gonna do that today. I'm not gonna make a video on what I'm doing necessarily, but I'm gonna do a video that pretty much explains payouts as a whole. I actually have the script written out. Not a script, but just bullet points. Which I probably won't even follow. I usually end up just hitting record and doing my own thing. I actually tried to do it this morning, but I kept messing it up. So then I just stopped doing it. ChatGPT? Yeah, never used it. I mean, I've used it, but I've never used it for YouTube. Well, that would be a lie. I did make a couple videos with it just for fun, because I was curious what it would sound like. Alpine blew up an account. Oh, yeah, he got caught in the down move. I'm confused. Oh, he got out of the trade. He still had $70 in drawdown. He was that close. So does he trade it again, I guess? Oh, there it is. Facebook is down. A lot of tech has taken hits lately. Notice we can't see the unrealized when you're in a trade. Intentional doesn't fit in the screen. You actually can. I put this back on here so that you could, since I took the other thing off the screen. So this big area, if you go back and when I'm in the trade, right here it'll say open, and under open is my unrealized. I think it even does it over here too. Why is it not letting me click? There. So like, let me pull it up. So you go back to the trade itself. Yeah, so see how it's moving right here? So we were so close to getting the full fill. Literally a tick. Look at that. It said like 5 something. Let's go back. 525. So that's where it fills us. Oops, I'm not on the video. So there, see the position changing? So we got 6, and then it goes down to 6 on that one as well. But it literally stopped at our take profit, literally to the tick. And then it immediately goes back against us. So we're that close, literally a tick away. I mean, we got 4 of the 10 out, but on the original fill, I didn't get filled all 10 at the same price. So there was like 4, it filled like 4 and then 6, like a tick below it. So all my take profit orders, they go based, each contract's individual. So like it filled 4 at this price, so it put the take profit for 4 out at that price. And then the other 6, it put it out at, I guess, like a tick under that. And then so it put the take profit a tick under that. And that was the defining thing in this trade, was that one tick of slippage. It ended up getting us. It was actually 2 ticks, because when you go back and look at my order, like right now you can see it says we're at 18,117, but if you go back before we even get filled, you'll see it's at 18,117.50. So we actually got 2 ticks of slippage, and it literally went to us to the tick. So had we got all of our fill at 117.50, we would have won the trade. So it's that's the frustrating part of it. But yeah, up here on this, you can see my unrealized when I'm in the positions. Looks like it's trying to be a bottom. The 5-minute chart just looks ridiculous. Look at this. Pretty much straight down. Anybody have any questions about anything? I only ask because if not, I'll probably just get off and make that video real quick because I want to get that done. I have some other stuff to get done around the house as well. No reason to really sit here if nobody has anything they want to talk about, etc. My options are not doing so hot today. Am I done trading the outer bands area? For now, yes. Just for now. I do plan eventually to get back to that, but I want to get a few more payouts under my belt first. Because I think I'm going to essentially have a trading account, like stream account that I'm going to do that. So like while I'm sitting here, I can still have something to trade. And I'll probably trade it on the micros, to be honest. But I wanna see if I wanna focus on this. I wanna mentally focus on just this so that I can hopefully get a nice payout by the end of March. And if I can get the payout for March, then I think, as planned, moving forward, I'll probably grab that second account. Don't forget the giveaway. Oh, aren't you? I thought you went to bed. I just noticed you're the one that said that Facebook is down. Don't forget the giveaway is Friday night if you want to be here for that. Password I've entered is incorrect. Well, to be fair, I don't know what my password is. Yeah. It's not going to worry about logging in right now, apparently. This. I guess I'm going to hit forgot password because I don't know. It did log me out. Now I can't log back in. Yeah, to catch up on days tomorrow, I'll probably trade these same two accounts tomorrow. Oh, I might have to because I want to keep 6 and 7 together and then 8 and 9 together, since the days are the way that they are. Yeah, Alex, it was nice to meet you officially. Nice to put a voice to a name. I know most people are usually like face to a name, but Supposedly it sent a code to my phone. It did not. Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump off here. Try to make that video. Get that video out, and then I'll probably get some stuff done around the house. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I will. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the support, Alex. Again, nice talking to you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.